Trade of the day is going to be AMC, and oh, we could have done better with this one. We'll talk. There's a little bit of Coinbase that's going to come into play here, but AMC reporting aftermarket tonight, their earnings. It's been a strong mover all week long. Going to pop over just quickly, show you guys the 60-minute chart, because I didn't only want to show you guys the bottom down at that 1380 to 1420 money spot where it's been a fantastic long the last couple of sessions. I did want to show the top end of the channel. So how did we get to 14 before? We failed an $18 break, 18 to about 1840. I kind of locked off this, the top 18 to 1820 here for the channel of concern as we came in this morning. So I'm thinking, okay, the trend's been to the upside until it gets to a magical number like a 20, a big option price. I think we're looking for the longs going into those earnings. You might be concerned there could be a little bit of a sell-off of the news, even if it was a decent number, but that we're ahead of that. This is before earnings in the pre-market. Started off early because it started going right away with just a simple clean level break, right? It was a $19 level break. It only played to about 1940 and then came back in and supported 19. Now, here's where things get a little bit hairy, because I liked longs in general. The 19 break was solid, and it ends up holding support. We'll get to the dip into our channel a little bit after I talk about this open, because there isn't a very good reason why, if I like that play in the 40s, I wouldn't have taken it again at the open. However, something called Coinbase went nuclear with about 5 to 10 minutes before the open, and then into the open, that's all anyone could look at was Coinbase. So there's no chance that I'm going to get that breakout trade, which would have been a play into 1940, probably going to try and hold some into the 20 level, and then a hard rejection. Once it's coming back down, the best thing you can do at times is, if you miss a trade, don't force a trade. As it comes right back into 19, it would have been really easy to try and catch this consolidation on the way down. Tiny little one there on the 3-minute chart. All that happens is you would be run over. This is where you have to go back to your basics. You didn't get that breakout at 19 the second time through, so I go back to the channel. Previous resistance channel, I'm looking for it to be support, 18 to 1820 or so. It bounces off the bottom end of that channel, right into the pre-market low. At this point, I'm thinking, okay, well, it's held support, but the market does not want to go. And it looked so incredibly weak. Should have had that reload there at 1820. That's what we were probably looking for. It felt like it was going to break at that point. And now in the afternoon, once you've made that trade, and all you've got is a couple of singles, maybe doubles, whatever you want to call them, we're right back up to above that 19 breakout price. So it's back to square one. It's just establishing that now that you've held this level in this channel back at 19, which didn't happen early, we're now playing into it, scalp some out in front of that 40 because we couldn't break that 40 before, and you still have that wick top, and then work this area here, buying dips into the 19. Will it break 1940 going into earnings? I don't know. But I like it above 19 even, and we're going to continue to play these patterns. Should we have had a reload at the bottom? Definitely. But the biggest thing that saved me on AMC is a lot of times you're trying to catch that trade you missed, which is that breakout at 19 even. That would have been abject disaster because the bottom wasn't until 1820. You could sit there averaging in and maybe hurt yourself a little bit. Sometimes the best trade you make is to go back to basics and only take the real fill, the best fill at the best level that you want. Your trade of the day brought to you by Day Trade the World. As always, check out the QR code below so you can make trades like these, get the capital that you need.